This doesn't intimidate me in any way, shape or form, right? This is this man's flag, this is my flag.
Oh, Australia Day. What a political division this particular day has on this nation. Some call it just that. Some call it Australia Day. They go have barbecues and they celebrate a day, whilst others believe it's a complete invasion of the country. It was when colonization happened. It was a killing, a raping of their ancestors. And you get to see their reaction, and this is going to be completely unedited. So not only will you see their reaction, you might see my mistakes asking particular questions in the way that I ask. I don't think there's any mistakes in asking any questions, period. And get a sense of how they feel, why they feel the way that they do about this particular day, why it has changed so much to now almost become a celebratory day. Some believe that they're celebrating mourning, which is an interesting dichotomy of thought in itself. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe. I will be doing some more of these, and comment your thoughts. What do you think? I also interviewed a Norwegian lady that was completely foreign to Australia. She's been here for 5 days, but she also understands this particular history, which I thought was fascinating. I did interview some others that were from overseas, and it's just some great discussions. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe, notifications on, leave your comments, and enjoyed these discussions, man. And these discussions need to be had. I preferred having these particular discussions in these locations, in the celebratory locations, rather than in the chaos. You know, there was a lot of protests that happened today, and there was a lot of counter protests that went to the protests to protest the protest that was protesting the day.
One Greens senator going so far as to declare war.
This is a war!
Whichever way it goes, it's a very confusing situation. Changing the date, I also asked people, what do they think about changing the date? Should we have another date? And when they came to that question, here's what they had to say. What's your name?
Leonie.
Leonie, pleasure to meet you. I'm Diogo.
How you going, Diogo?
What brings you here today?
Being here amongst my people, celebrating the survival that we've been through, and continue the fight for our people, what we go through day to day.
And there seems to be two celebrations that's going on this day. One being today's celebration that's here, and then the other one being Australia Day.
Yep.
Should we bring this celebration to this side, or should we just eradicate celebrations today?
Change the date.
Change the date?
Yep, definitely.
And what date should it be changed to?
Whatever, not this date. As long as there's something that we can all come together and celebrate, because there's too much that's happened to our ancestors on this day. And the mourning that continues, it carries through our families. What's been going through resiliently, that our people have been going through all the time. So change the day so we can celebrate like our other days that we do with NAIDOC and Sorry Day and apologies. But yeah, this day needs to change so we can all go forward, because we are First Nations, and we need to show everybody can come together and show that we acknowledge us in a way that we're supposed to be.
I love that. And a last message that you have for the people, just a quick note, it can be whatever you like, open forum.
I shout out from my nation, Biripi, north of Sydney, and I wish everybody the best to show and experience our culture for today, and brings out the best in everybody so we can all come together and share in what a beautiful country that we got.
Shout outs, appreciate you. Thank you.
The festival is cool, but the festival doesn't need to be based on killing people and take people's land and then make ceremony people to celebrate. We could all celebrate different ways. There's many ways that we could celebrate and make everybody happy, make the future generation happy. You don't need to knock up people's civilization, knock up people's lands, and take up people's kids or destroy people's life, to enable to create some celebration. The only celebration I think is about all of us who came to this earth. We should celebrate that kind of day,
So everyone here that's celebrating today, should they not be celebrating right now?
I'm saying, if you know the history and if you know the truth, maybe you wouldn't celebrate, but you'll be here just to meet people and see people that you need to see and know people that you need to know. That's the kind of message I can say.
And I've been asking people today, changing the date.
Yes.
What date should we change it to?
I'm not sure. Really, you gotta ask the members of the community, and they're the ones that they gotta decide that. I cannot decide. But the only way that we should celebrate this creation, it's about all of us being on this planet Earth, and this planet Earth is for all of us, even though we all live different places of different lands, but the communication, spirituality could be one, and we should celebrate that kind of spiritual creation that we are all came here as humans,
Where are you from?
I'm from East Africa, Kenya.
Kenya.
Yes, man. Yeah.
And just the last question, what would you like to say for the people?
For the people, togetherness. We are one people, one human, but some of us we are thinking different. I think it's the mind that makes all of us think different and make all of us do different things, from what we meant to do spirituality, for the creation of spirituality. Yes, man. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, brother.
Respect, man.
Cheers, brother. We're here at a beautiful celebration. We're just asking what mainstream media think of Australia Day. So what do you reckon of today?
Sorry, mate, I'm just a bit busy at the moment.
Should we change the date? What network are you with? Lovely fella. Spoke a lot. What brings you guys here today?
We were at the protest and the march earlier, but today we're just here having a swim, getting something to eat, enjoying the entertainment, reconnecting with the mob, all that sort of stuff.
Do you believe today should be celebrated? You're at the protest, so what were they saying at the protest?
There's nothing to celebrate about Australia Day. If you do, it's ignorance, disrespectful. You're celebrating rape, genocide, murder, the stolen generation. So yeah, there's nothing to celebrate today. For our Aboriginal people though, there is a celebration of survival. The longest, oldest, strongest living culture in the world. And despite colonisation, we have still survived. Despite police brutality and the stolen generation, we've still survived. So I think that's the only thing that's meant to be celebrated today, is the fact that we're still here and we're still thriving, and yeah.
And I've been asking people, if we're to change the date, what date should it be changed to?
In all honesty, I feel as though the date should be abolished entirely. Australia has a lot to work on in regards to unity and coming together as one. So, there really is no day to celebrate the fact that this land was taken over by white European settlers. But yeah.
And last message you want to give to everyone?
Stay safe, have a beautiful day, stay black, stay deadly.
What brings you today and what does today mean to you?
Oh, I'm just here with family, spending a bit of time with family that I haven't seen for a while. Spending time out here with all the mob and that, and it's good. Just get together, remember, commemorate what the past was, and have a bit of fun, watch music.
Do you believe the day should be changed?
Yeah, I think it should be. I don't understand why, at the very least, it can't be moved. Not necessarily gotten rid of altogether, but just move to another day where we can all kind of celebrate.
So it seems everyone's celebrating here today. Should they be celebrating, or should they say, look, we're going to celebrate on this day?
Sorry, I just got a phone call right after.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I think it's good that like we've kind of come to the point where we can celebrate it and think that like we can kind of take ownership of it ourselves rather than like get involved with it with the people who think the whole Australia Day thing. But yeah, I think we should just move it to a whole another day and then we can all celebrate it together, white or black, doesn't really matter.
And I've been asking a few people, what day do you think we should move it to?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to think about that one. I haven't got too many thoughts about that yet, but I'm sure there's a date that we could all agree on there. Plenty to pick from.
Beautiful. And last thing you want to say, Mitch? Anything else? Message for the people?
Have fun, and yeah, that's about it. Just cruise.
What brings you here today?
Just celebrating my people, and I'm just with all my friends, and we're just like having a good time.
Having a good time. And no, they're running away. Should today be changed?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Yes?
How come?
Because our ancestors were raped, murdered and slaughtered.
And they need respect. They need their respect back.
So what brings everyone here to celebrate? Should we not be here today?
No, we're not celebrating. We're not celebrating Australia Day. We're celebrating us as a culture.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
No, we're not celebrating. We're mourning.
Mourning?
Yeah.
We're just trying to all be together and just like be together in this like sad time of like having to know what's happened to us in the past. Like we're all just trying to come together. I know it looks like a happy thing, but deep down, like our ancestors are hurting, you know? So, yeah.
And lastly, before I let you guys go, I've been asking people, what day should it be changed to? What do you think?
It's not up to me personally. It's up to everyone. It's not like I can't say because I don't have the right amount of knowledge about everything, and I feel like the elders can make that decision themselves. But yeah.
What do you think? What day should it be changed to?
Probably March 8 because it's mate.
March 8.
Yeah.
March 8. What day should it be changed to?
Don't know, bro. Not up to me.
Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you guys, appreciate you. So what brings you here today in these festivities in Victoria Park?
Just celebrate with different nations, same culture, Aboriginal culture. Sort of a mourning day too, because it's Australian Discovery Day. And, we're here to celebrate, listen to some music, enjoy the stalls and meet some people that we haven't met before, such as yourself.
And over the years, how would you say this day has changed for Indigenous people?
I think it's changing all the time, but sooner or later, the Indigenous community is going to be mingling with the mainstream and, to get to move on in life and hopefully change their own future and but still keep their culture in hand, Yeah.
Do you believe this day should be changed?
There's a lot of talk about that the Australian Day should be changed, the date even though it's a celebration for the Australian, it's a mourning day for the Indigenous, and a lot of things have happened back then on the first day, and so maybe change the date, move it down, even move this day down, and celebrate it other than the 26th of January.
What day would you say we should change it to?
Oh, well, we already got NAIDOC week. That's a 2-week celebration, so maybe in maybe a little bit earlier in January, straight after New Year's, something like that. Then the dates change and no one will have to worry about the 26th.
No, that's fair. And Noel, just a last message for everyone. Anything you want to say? It's open forum.
Just whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You got talent, keep keep doing it, using it.
Appreciate it.
And if you're looking to learn a little bit more and more, do it. Keep going. And not only help the mainstream Australia, but also help the Aboriginal community and your own local Aboriginal community.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Noel.
I'm Helene,
Where are you from?
Norway.
Norway. What brings you here today?
Celebration of the Australia Day.
Australia Day? So, are you enjoying your day so far?
Yes, very. It's hot. I've been here for 5 days though.
You've been here for 5 days?
It's so hot. I came from minus 15.
Wow. That would be a bit hot right now. So do you understand the difference of today? So there are people celebrating one section of the day and one people celebrating a whole nother. Do you understand the history behind everything?
Yes, actually, I read it before I came here.
And what do you think?
I think
Should today be celebrated?
it's always good to celebrate something, but maybe not exactly this day. Maybe not this date. Maybe we should stop. You should stop celebrating this day and celebrate something else, some other time.
I love that. And from an outsider's point of view, it's great to see that other people can look at Australia's history like this and look to celebrate on a different day. So if it is to be changed, as a Norwegian, what date do you think Australia should change it to?
Not in January. It's so hot.
Not in January. It's hot. It is hot.
Find another day.
Find another day. Thank you so much. Any message from the people? What do you think about Australia?
So far, it's really nice. You're really friendly and you're really chill people. We Norwegians are a little bit more uptight, so it's yeah. But so far, it's been good. It's hot, and your rental market is crazy.
That's it's not a lie. It's absolutely ballistic. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Any last message?
No, nothing. Have a great day and enjoy yourself wherever you're from.